What are you doing here? Did you miss me?
Not like a dog misses mange.
You always had such a lovely way with words.
Up yours, moron. What are you doing, you muppet? Oh my God, is that Vaughan Bonnie?
Feels good to be back, doesn't it? Fresh bite at the educational cherry.
The what?
It's a new dawn, Sonia.
You know the council have run.
Stall them. Don't want to see them, don't want to speak to them.
Your new graphics teacher ain't turned up neither.
Oh, get a supply teacher in. Michael Taylor, get down now.
Oh, there's no Sonia English board, let alone your new deputy.
She's not here yet. Hey, I've got something to show you.
I think it's like fate or something. You know, throwing us together.
Back off there, child.
Man, don't be like that. You got to admit, it's becoming a bit of a habit, right?
You can talk.
I just can't keep up with you. How long are you going to get last year before getting kicked out?
Sooner the better, seeing as you're here. You think you're some kind of big shot, don't you? Well, you're not.
Not had any complaints so far.
You think you're so smart.
Compared to some.
Excuse me?
Not exactly Einstein, are we? Oh, look, I'm sorry. Why can't we just forget what happened? Move on.
You know full well why not.
Hey, watch it.
No, you. Stay out of my face. Mum was right about you. She always said you were a loser. Oh. Right, that's enough. Enough! Get to your classes now! All of you! Now! Inside now! Says he.
Yeah, take a walk, tramp.
Says your new deputy head. Now!
This is your headmaster speaking. You've had your fun. Time to get down to some hard work. Registration now.
Ah, you made it. Good. And you brought your bodyguards. Nice touch. Could you look after these two for a moment? I need to borrow you. You need to say a quick hello to everybody.
Well, I'm not really sorry I'm late.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to
Car broke down. Sorry. I'll make it up.
I'd like to introduce our new deputy, Lorna Hutchinson. I'm sure you'll give her all the support she needs.
And likewise, obviously. It's a pleasure to be here.
Any other surprises we need to be aware of? Only, you know, tannoy systems, chimney sweeps. Not sure Audrey's heart could cope with much more.
Vaughan, we seem to be slightly understaffed as well.
Nothing we need to worry about, is it?
No, of course not. Why would there be? Right. Let's get on, shall we? George, quick word. I thought we had a deal. You'd get your old job back in return for not banging on about a merger.
I thought you said there wasn't going to be one.
Well, there isn't. No news. Nothing to report, therefore nothing to talk about, except you did. Which means you lose your job again, right?
What was I supposed to think? There's clearly something going on.
It's called work, George. Try it.
Oh, sorry.
No, George was just leaving. He is burning to get to his first lesson where he will educate, inform, and inspire.
You're not doubting our plan already, are you?
I've made some stupid decisions in my time. George, for example. But I've never given up on a kid.
Good. 'Cause that's the vision you sold me the job on. Second chances as a way of saving the school. How do the other staff feel about it?
Oh, well, you know,
They do know about the threat of a merger with Havelock High, right?
no. George had heard a rumour. I told him it was false. Look, I'm trying to protect everybody from something that may not even happen. They'll only worry or panic or quit, possibly all three. Better if we keep it between ourselves for now, don't you think? Better.
Oh, thanks.
Still with me?
What do you think?
What happened to your chin?
Oh, nothing. Should we get him in?
Welcome back. Welcome back, Justin. How was your holiday?
Had worse, thanks, miss.
Glad to hear it. Onwards and upwards, young man. Welcome back, Rhiannon, Darren. Sean, welcome back. Oh, now, I was told we had a newcomer or two. Your name is?
It's me, miss. Bonnie.
Bonnie Kincaid? Good grief, what's happened to you?
Don't know what you mean, miss.
Nice.
What'd you do that for?
Window shopping. There's no more looking for you, mate. They're the rules now.
God, you're so embarrassing. Can you just put your tongue away? We could all do that if we wanted.
Could you?
You really want to do this?
You should have quit while you were ahead, lad.
So, a new beginning for us all. Let's get started, shall we?
Scott Fairchild. 6 schools. 5 exclusions, 1 walkout, disruptive behaviour, persistent breaches of school behaviour code, and yet talented, if lazy. Kenzie Calhoun, 7 schools, 3 exclusions, 4 walkouts. 1 school you even tried to sue.
Well, they said I was mental.
No, they said you were sociopathic. Another describes you as antisocial, and a third mentions kleptomaniac tendencies.
His complete nut job in there too.
Shut up.
You don't seem to have stayed in one school long enough for anyone to really make sense of you.
You're running out of chances, both of you. We're it. Your last chance.
Whoopee.
We're prepared to draw a line in the sand and move on. Are you?
What's going on with you two, anyway? You were both briefly at St. Dominic's, right? What happened?
I don't know. All I know is she tried to punch me in the playground today. All I did was say hi.
Is that true?
Not exactly.
We have a zero tolerance policy to violence around here.
But you're okay with bullying?
No, of course we're not okay with bullying.
Well, then why'd you take him in then? Because that's what he is. And you're okay with that?
You don't get to decide who comes to this school.
All children have the right to be able to give their opinion when an adult is making a decision that will affect them. And all adults should take them seriously. UNICEF, Charter of Rights for Children, Article 12.
Couple of things. The council.
Can wait.
Oh, and your Bradley Wiggins fella and his coach are at the schoolhouse, then headed over here. I told him you'll catch up with them when you can.
All right, thank you. Let's hope he's less of a challenge than you two.
Welcome.
Aye.
You must be Dale, right?
Yeah. Bit of a dump, isn't it?
Not exactly tactful, are you, bunny lad?
Like I explained over the phone, he's only focused on one thing. Long-distance road cycling.
I'm breaking the law from what I gather.
That was a one-off. Can we see what you've got in the way of facilities?
You do realise this is Greenock and not the Olympic Village?
Excuse me, ladies. Head teacher coming through. Thank you.
Oh, Vaughan, I just wanted to ask about my new English teacher.
You're looking at him.
No, I don't mean a stand-in.
Neither do I.
How long has it been since you've taught?
The contemporary author at that time was, I think, Chaucer. Hasn't changed much, has it? My first class is S5. I thought I might hit them with the wasp factory. What do you think?
Progressive for them, maybe.
Progressive. Progressive is my middle name.
OK, your English reset is this. OK, no, hang on, it must be this way.
Maybe an odd job for a teacher, then.
Maybe I'm a bit dazed after that left hook you gave me. Want to tell me what's going on with you and Scott?
Want to tell me why you didn't dob me in for the punch?
Well, for one thing, it wasn't me you were aiming at, but also, in my experience, women tend to get violent for a reason. I'd rather find out what that reason is. Care to explain?
Not really.
Oh, Mrs. Mulgrew, right?
Oh, last time I looked.
Well, one of yours, I believe. Kenzie Calhoun.
Well, in you go then, Kenzie. Thank you.
Tread carefully. She's complicated. Mr. Fitzgerald and I are keen to build bridges.
Oh, OK. Listen, if you need any tips or advice...
Why would I?
Well, just if...
I'll be fine, thanks.
You are quite young for a deputy, though, aren't you?
Well, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
So where were you deputy before?
Edinburgh, only not as deputy.
Were you head then?
Neither.
I see. Well, welcome to Waterloo Road, and good luck. Kenzie? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Exactly. You meant to be writing a list of texts you've studied before? You must know them because you've already sat the exam previously. Excuse me, can you take those off, please?
Hey, get your hands off them. Trying to nick him or something.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You. Let's go and give an earful to someone who gives us stuff.
Okay, cooler. Now.
What?
Oh, you like the cooler?
Well, you better had. I get the impression you're going to spend a lot of time there.
Oh my good God. Check him out. Set some legs or what? What I wouldn't do for 5 minutes alone with that bod.
I didn't recognise you earlier. You look really different.
Do you think so? I wasn't sure. It's not too much, is it?
No, you look great. Really, really great.
Leo's not pestering you, is he?
No.
I can't believe it's the same person. She looks amazing, doesn't she?
Yeah. If you like that, you know, look.
Wow. Talk about before and after. Hell yeah, girl. From brown head, buck teeth boar, to babylicious beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, guys. I think.
Hotness isn't just about how you look, though, is it? I mean, you've got to fake it till you make it. Right, Bonnie?
Yeah, sure.
So, how are you liking your own personal gym space?
Is this place secure? Only Dale's bikes are worth thousands.
Oh, for a bike. In my day, you were lucky if you had brakes.
Mr. Spencer, nice to meet you. And you must be Dale. Delighted to have you with us.
Not very chatty, is he?
He's not here to chat, he's here to train. He knows the drill.
Oh, the drill.
Trials are in 6 weeks, so no distractions. Isn't that right, Dale? And you never know. If things go well, your school will have a future world champion. And the press will be all over it when he does well.
We'll do whatever we can to help. And in return, of course, Dale will have to meet certain standards.
He'll pull his weight, won't you?
I'm sure he will.
He's not going to get very far like that, though, is he?
Fitzgerald teaching? Voluntarily? The man's clearly deranged.
Nothing wrong with teaching. I'm proud of my career.
I rest my case. I mean, first the loud hailer, then reconnecting with the nation's youth. He's going to be invading Poland next.
Well, I'm very happy to take on this dear lad, but since when have we been a sports academy?
You know, it does seem a bit strange, parachuting in a new deputy who, I should say, has never been a deputy before.
Mm-hmm. Biscuit?
Don't spoil your lunch. I've made us a smoked trout salad.
A bright-eyed, bushy-tailed deputy with no experience isn't a good idea, is it? Mr. Fitzgerald and myself. I mean, she's all over the place, and she's only about, what, 12?
I'm 32, actually.
Tumbleweed, anyone?
About the new intake.
The one you sent to me? Clearly has behavioural issues.
Kenzie presents a fresh challenge.
No, she has behavioural issues, which we can deal with, of course. But some sort of explanation would be nice.
Mr. We are implementing a new strategy whereby Waterloo Road holds out an olive branch for difficult pupils. And we hope that any challenges those new pupils do bring will be met without the default settings of discipline, like sending them to the cooler.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Mulgrew, if you find the new strategy a daunting prospect and need some support, my door is always open.
And if you need some friendly advice on how to manage your staff, so is mine.
End of round one.
If a surveyor so much as sets foot on school property, I will kick them off. How's it going on the front line?
So. Kenzie Calhoun's already made it to the cooler.
Huh, she didn't hang about. Olga? Hi. This is my new deputy head, Lorna Hutchinson. Lorna, this is my wife. Well, ex-wife.
Still wife, actually.
Well, separated.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on? Only I am in the middle of the first day of term.
I know. I'm the supply teacher.
Are you seriously going to do this?
If you mean earn a living, yes.
No, I mean get back at me.
I'm here to teach. I'm better, and I want my career back.
Well, what about the kids? Have you thought about them?
Did you?
Look, I was just getting them back on an even keel. They're doing really well, especially Justin. Therapy's going very well.
No, I don't see how my being here will affect that.
Because we had an agreement. You would move back into the area, we would see you at the weekends, we'd take it from there. Suddenly you're here.
I got a phone call.
What if they think you're going to move back with us? With me?
This is so not about you. I do a shift, I leave. If you're not happy with that, then why don't you take the classes yourself?
I've got a lot of classes of my own, thank you.
I've been in a classroom for years.
Well, thank you for that vote of confidence.
Likewise.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this, but bring back Simon Rosalie.
I don't know where you dug your new deputy up from, but she needs to brush up on her management technique.
I beg you, not now. Can I introduce our supply teacher for the day?
Olga.
Mrs. Fitzgerald.
No relation, I take it?
Depends. Does wife and mother of children count?
Estranged wife.
Of adulterous husband.
Today is just the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Let's get on, shall we? Could you show Mrs. Fitzgerald where graphics and product design is?
I'd be delighted. We can compare notes.
OK, who can tell me about omega-3s?
Don't you get abducted by aliens in that computer game, miss?
It's a fatty acid, Darren.
Are you allowed to say that?
So, you're one of the new ones we've been hearing so much about, Miss Calhoun, is it? Any ideas?
Mackerel, miss.
Mackerel. Very good. What else?
Salmon, sardines, walnuts, tofu.
Tofu.
They act as anti-inflammatory, so they help ease pain. They also help balance chemicals in the brain.
How do you know that?
Because hers are all over the shop.
Pipe down, Mr. Big Shot. So, who can tell me about beans and pulses? And don't even think about making a fart joke, Darren.
Spoke to their former school. Kenzie Calhoun and Scott Fairchild were excluded at different times for different reasons. Is everything okay with your wife?
It's complicated.
Relationships always are, right?
You in one?
No, nope. No time. Job to do, kids to teach, staff to alienate.
Christine mentioned something.
I get defensive when I'm nervous, that's all. You know, you should talk to your staff. They're unhappy about me. They've no idea why we're taking on difficult pupils, and they don't know about the very real threat of a merger. Whereas at least if you tell them, maybe you'll get them on side.
OK. Thanks.
Oh, Sonia said the council called again. What's that about?
Nothing.
Is everything okay with Kenzie?
A pleasure to teach. I don't know what everybody's going on about.
Sorry. Accident. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
Look at that peachy bum.
Isn't that a bit sexist? Anyway, what are you slobbering over him for?
I'm not. What are you on about? Oh, come on, soft lad. You know I love you, but just because I'm on a diet doesn't mean I can't look at the menu.
No, you can have what you want. I've got spag bol here myself.
It was a meta finger, you muppet.
All right. All right, then, well, I'm gonna go up at Bonnie then. All right.
Wrong. Can I sit here? Leo's cute, isn't he?
Leo? No. Why have dog meat when you can have steak? Rolls Royce when you can have mini?
Shouldn't that one be the other way down?
No. Me and you and I, we can do so much better. You just need the swag attitude to go with it.
So what? Then she could go for someone like Scott.
She's had a makeover, that's all. Punching above her weight a bit with him.
Ignore her. She just wants him to herself, and that's NGH. Never gonna happen. But you definitely win with a shout, even if you are behind me in the queue. Oh my God, don't look now.
Hey, how's you going?
Okay, I guess.
Hey! Good to see you.
Mum's teaching just for today. Is that okay?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing having your mum here.
I don't see why. You see me around the place the whole time.
Exactly.
How you going, Dad? Lenny?
Think you'd rather be playing footy with that lot?
No, not really.
Hey!
Idiots.
Are you looking out for your housemate then?
No way. He needs to get off his high horse bike thing first.
Come on, Lenny. Remember what it was like for you and Lisa when you first arrived there? Think about it. And you.
Mind if I join you?
Seriously? Not got any friends of your own?
Actually, no. It looks like you could do with the company.
Do I look like a charity case? Why are you even here?
Want to help you settle in? It's part of my gig.
Your idea of helping me settle in is making me look like a teacher's pet. Thanks a bunch. How does that help exactly?
If you want me to back off, maybe you should stop shutting me out. How's it going with Scott Fairchild?
How do you think?
Is he giving you grief?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, I'm here. If you do decide you want to talk, or just let off some steam. Within reason. How do you know your family?
What are you asking that for?
Well, when I saw you this morning, you were telling him what your mother thought of him.
I thought you said you'd back off.
Kenzie.
Which way are you going?
All our lives are symbols. Everything we do is part of a pattern we have at least some say in.
Sorry, can I get some books?
That is a quotation from the book we will be studying. What do you think, Lenny?
Bit heavy, if you ask me.
It is a bit heavy. It's about a 16-year-old called Frank, who's a murderer, who's friends with a dwarf, and he has absolutely no genitalia. Anyone know what the book is? Lenny?
Is it Viz?
No. Lisa?
Is King Lear?
No. No, it's a book called The Wasp Factory. It's Scottish. Hey. It's about identity, gender, alienation, the feeling you don't belong anywhere. The central character, Frank, claims to have killed 3 children and lots of animals, which makes him what? It makes him perfect for Waterloo Road.
So, hang on a second, Mrs. Fitzgerald. Can I ask a question? Are you and the head married then?
It's actually none of your business.
As if Justin gets special treatment.
He doesn't.
Shut it, will you?
Justin?
See? Justin. I mean, talk about keeping it in the family.
Okay, enough. Sit down, both of you.
Does Mummy's little boy want to play?
Well, leave it out, Scott. You're so full of it, aren't you? Always dissing other people. Always showing off in front of sad little wannabes with fake tan and push-up bras.
Kenzie.
Kids, you might have a pulse, but actually have zero personality.
Oh, what's your problem? You jealous? Are you just as lame as that sponge and layabout mother of yours?
Kenzie!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not worth it, all right?
All of you sit down.
I knew you being here was a bad idea.
It's not my fault. Justin was provoked.
He's meant to control himself.
He did. He stopped that Calhoun girl from attacking someone. She's the problem here, not him.
Kenzie's left the premises.
No great loss, if you ask me.
We didn't.
Right, well, I need to talk to my deputy, so if you don't mind.
I do mind. Can I at least be included in the conversation?
Thank you, but we'll take it from here. Olga, you're a supply teacher. Please, don't start. We're lucky no one was hurt. Giving someone a second chance is one thing. Being naive is quite another.
You brought me here to lead this process. You can't bottle out on it now.
I can if pupils are at risk.
A public row? How fabulous.
No, we need to see this through, and at the moment, that's just you and me. I mean, who else is there? Look at the alternatives. Christine, some middle-aged alcoholic with no ambition, some fuddy-duddy old historian, old Mother Hubbard running the boarding house, and a snake-in-the-grass French teacher who seems to have a pathological hatred of children.
I do understand. We're in this together. There's no one who wants this to work more than I do. Trust me. It is my idea and my plan to stop any sort of proposed merger with Havelock High.
Can you believe this? He lied to me.
So the second chance policy was just all for show?
It's a strategy. I know it's a long shot, but it might just save us.
No, no, stop, it's on, the scene is on.
Maybe this tannoy system's not such a bad idea after all.
I don't understand. Why would Vaughan not tell us about a possibility of a merger?
So that we don't all start looking for other jobs.
I cannot believe that Lorna woman slagging us all off, mentioning sensitive issues.
I know. Believe me, no one calls me middle-aged and gets away with it.
I'm sorry about that little technical error. I'm not sure if you heard anything.
Don't worry, we heard everything. Haven't been entirely straight with us, have you?
When were you going to tell us that our futures and the futures of the pupils were in jeopardy?
When we knew more about it, there may be absolutely nothing in it.
We have a right to know, and so do the kids.
Christine.
Don't you Christine me.
You would have known in the fullness of time.
Not good enough. And you can tell that deputy of yours, she won't get a second chance from me.
Nothing like kicking off a new term with all your staff on board, is there, Vaughan?
Ow. What are you doing? You heard what that Kenzie Calhoun said? Who am I trying to kid?
And what? You're gonna let some gobby little mare put you back in your box?
I thought I could pull it off, but I can't. Once a bore, always a bore.
You can't give up already. Do not be a quitter. That's what the old Bonnie would do. And I think the new Bonnie should stop worrying about looking hot on the outside and concentrate on being hot on the inside.
Mother?
Well done for not getting angry before. But in future, can you not step in like that?
Just had to break the moment to get her attention, that was all. Learned it in therapy. What's happening now? Are you all doing something or what?
No, it's not my night, and I've got a ton of stuff to sort at the flat, but I'll see you both at the weekend. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, Dad. See, you figured out the tannoy then?
It seems to have turned itself on.
What are you wearing, I expect?
Come on, we should go.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Was her, not me.
What are you two off to then?
Schoolhouse, boyfriend. Home. Unless you've got any better ideas. Any plans?
Nothing that can't be changed. If a better offer came along.
What kind of better offer might that be then?
Bonnie-shaped offer. Do you fancy a walk?
Yeah. What a day. Kenzie and the scissors. What is it with you two? Did she dump you or something?
No way. Look, don't be soft, just forget about her.
But what, you two go way back, right? What, was it another school or were you neighbours or something?
I said forget about her.
Someone might see.
So?
Should we go somewhere else?
What for?
Whatever you want. Got to be kidding me. What are you doing here? Did you bring the police?
Not yet. We need to talk, so I thought...
No, there's nothing left to talk about. I lost it. You've got to get rid of me, and I don't even want to be there anyway, so can you please just go?
I want to speak to your mother.
She's at work. She works nights.
Who is it?
Mrs. Calhoun, can I have a word?
What right have you got coming round here and sticking your beak in where it's not wanted?
Kenzie, who's that? What do they want?
Mrs. Calhoun, I'm Lorna Hutchinson from Waterloo Road.
What's happened? Are you in trouble?
No, it's okay. She just wants to talk. What? Mum has ME. Most of the time she's fine, but she has episodes.
How long has she had it?
Why are you still here?
Do you look after your mum alone?
God, no. We get 24 hours round the clock. An army of carers. Everyone in the neighbourhood mocks in as well. No one has a bad word to say about us. All really supportive. What do you think?
Why not meet me in the middle? We need to do an incident report and that will stay on your file indefinitely. But we have decided not to call the police this time. I will fight for you to have another chance. But you have to promise never to lash out, provoked or not.
Why are you doing this?
My colleagues would say because I'm naive, inexperienced and totally out of my depth. I think those books in there say different. I think they say that you do want to be there, really.
You had no right to snoop.
You had no right to threaten Scott Fairchild. Don't run away. Don't throw your future away because of some bloke. We can get you some support here.
No, I wouldn't. I can manage. I've been looking after her since I was 6, so...
6?
Look, just do one.
Okay. Whatever Scott Fairchild has over you, don't let him win.
I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Meant to be meeting some mates for a five-a-side, so...
Sure. See you.
Tomorrow, I guess.
Someone there?
See you in a bit.
Okay, I've got to stop doing your homework, please. You're giving me a headache. And a guilt complex.
No, it's these graphic design classes they got us doing at Havelock. The homework's mental.
You like biking next door? Obsessed?
Did you not ask Dale to join us?
Nah, he's too interested in his wheels.
Well, at least he's got an interest, unlike you two. I'm gonna go wash my hair.
What is up with you? Been a right weirdo since Bradley Leggins showed up.
Stop it, you're gonna have Maggie up here.
What's it to you if you want to go next door with him?
Oh, Darren, shut up. You're making a total show of yourself.
What? What's stopping you? If you want to give his peachy bum a squeeze.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Am I? Well, how's this for ridiculous? I've had enough. Hey? Why do you get to stare at him? And if I even so much look at someone, I get the 3rd degree?
I'm not listening to this.
Tough. If I can't, then you can't. You better like it, else you can get lost, end of.
All right, come on. You can all get to your rooms. And if there's so much as a drop of drink in here, you're all grounded.
I want you off my land.
It's not your land. It's the council's, and we can have access at any time.
Not when there's school in progress.
There isn't. That's why we came first thing. You'd know that if you listened to your messages or read your emails.
Day 2 off to a flyer, then. Anything you want to tell me?
No, everything's fine.
About Kenzie?
Yeah, there's no need to apologise.
I wasn't going to. I went to see her last night.
You did what?
Hear me out. Turns out she's a full-time carer for a sick mother. Has been since she was 6. She's the adult in that household, and she needs to be at school. It's the only time she gets to be a teenager.
Threaten people with scissors.
For which she knows there will be consequences. We'll get the parents to discuss it, and she will have to undergo counselling. But I looked at her file. It turns out she's never had a proper educational assessment. We could at least give her that.
One more day.
See her when she turns up. Any more aggression towards Scott Fairchild, or anyone else for that matter, and I can't help you? Those exercise books you stole, why did you do it?
I wanted to catch up, didn't I? Sent to the cooler.
What about the ones from the other schools?
Keepsakes.
Okay. Well, let's see how we get on.
Bonnie, how are you?
Will you stop stalking me?
You're back then. This time, if you're going to have a go at Scott, can you let me know first so I can get out of the way?
Maybe it'll be you I go for next time.
Whoa. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Don't do friends.
Please yourself. Stay out of my way.
Likewise. You made it back then? You must be slipping.
Not gonna let you get to me anymore.
You're the one who attacked me. Lucky I'm not pressing charges.
You're not innocent.
You should know.
Wouldn't brag about it. You were no great shakes in bed.
Yeah, well, I've been around since then.
Like I care.
Clearly do.
No, all I give a damn about is that you made a fool of me. You could have my virginity, I wanted that gone. But you took it, you blabbed about it, and you made me a laughingstock. I'll never forgive that. But now, you can't touch me.
Hey.
Scott, what are you doing here? Why aren't you in school?
I saw Kenzie. She said you thought I was a loser. Is that true? Can I come in?
Look at the state of me.
You look fine from where I'm standing.
Darren, you were right about last night. Are you okay? It's just you've been ignoring me all morning and I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, well, so am I. You've not even said a word.
Well, I thought you had the ump.
Just thought maybe I blew it.
What? No. Look, I've been thinking and you proper stepped up last night. Very manly, I have to say.
Was that? You have to tell me what I said then. I just can't remember a thing.
I need to prepare for my next class, so if you're here to apologise for yesterday's debacle.
I'm not. I'm here to look at the work of one of your students, Paula Collins.
Like to explain why?
Kenzie Calhoun stole her English book. I'm not sure why, so I want to try and figure it out.
Do you know if it's something she's done before?
Yeah, at other schools. But before you accuse her, I don't think it's to cheat.
Perhaps it was to copy. Kenzie kicked off and asked her to write something down. Have you considered dyslexia?
Thanks.
Even middle-aged alcoholics have their moments.
Okay, so today we're gonna do a physics test.
On what? You've not even taught us anything yet.
I just want to know where you're at. It doesn't count towards anything. It doesn't matter if you get them all wrong. Just do what you can. You can start. You okay, Kenzie?
Do you want to get her to shut up?
Kicking off won't work. Whatever you do, I'm not going to send you out. I know it's all a knack, a strategy. A way to get sent out so you don't have to... What?
You trying to trick me? You asked me to come back here today to make a fool of me. No one makes a fool of me. I'm trying to help you.
Can't believe you did that. I trusted you.
I looked at the work you copied identically. Why did you do that? It says on your file you've been in trouble for cheating, stealing.
So punish me.
No, because that's exactly what you want, isn't it? Get punished, get sent out, but whatever happens, don't get rumbled. That way no one will find out you've got a learning difficulty. That's what it is, isn't it? You're dyslexic? Or is it dyspraxia? Maybe you don't know.
You haven't a clue.
Because you've never been tested, you've never let anyone. Because you've seen how people treat your mum with her condition and you think the same's going to happen to you. Kenzie, it's okay. I can help. I can make a difference.
Did you get off on this or something?
Here we go, the eloquent defence. See, you're bright, you're intelligent, you can stand up for yourself. You look after your mum single-handed.
It's got nothing to do with my mum.
Well, if you won't talk to me about your issues, maybe she will.
I said leave her out of it.
Or what, you're going to lash out?
Who the hell do you think you are? You don't know the half of it. You've got it all wrong.
Let's talk about it then.
There's nothing wrong with me, okay?
So it's not right, Kenzie.
Stop it, okay?
I'm trying to help.
That's just it. You're not. You're just picking at it like a scab. Just leave me alone.
Whatever it is, we can work it out. What are you looking for? Something to grab? What about me? Why don't you hit me again?
I'm thick. Okay? Stupid. Don't you get it? I can't read. I can't write. I never learn. I fake everything.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
Because no one ever asked. And then it was too late. I don't want anyone. I don't want you. I don't want Scott Fairchild looking down on me.
We can help you.
I just want to learn.
We can help you.
The possibility of a merger with Havelock High is a threat, which we will fight with a second chance strategy. We'll invest in lost souls, take on pupils no other school will take for whatever reason, pupils who will be a challenge for all of us. But facing up to challenges is what this school is all about. It's a strategy which will give Waterloo Road a unique place in the educational needs of the community.
You are joking. This is a kamikaze approach, taking on reprobates. It'll affect our performance and make the merger even more likely.
Or offer something no other school does. It's high risk, I grant you, but it pays into the ethos of the school, and it's something we should try. There is one other thing. The council wants our land.
They own it.
They want to sell it, so they can fund the building of a new state-of-the-art science block at Havelock.
But if they sell it, then Waterloo Road will cease to exist anyway.
It'll be razed to the ground.
We can't let that happen. The impact on the kids would be massive. Our pupils would be swallowed up and spat out at Havelock.
Which is why the merger mustn't go through.
So how do you intend to stop it?
I don't know. But I do know I need your help. I thought I could do this on my own. I was wrong. Welcome to Waterloo Wheelers, our new bike bank. It's for fun, it's for fitness, off you go!
Do you see Scott, like, out of school? No. I'm not fucking help it. I saw the way she touched you. I saw the way you touched her.
What if I transferred to Havelock completely?
We couldn't set that kind of precedent.
I just don't think you should sacrifice his prospects to suit your own political agenda.
You bossed my bike! You bossed my arm! Oh, you're not even sorry, are you?
Sorry, mate. Come on, you need to say something, mate. Please. You're gonna be okay. Where's this ambulance?
There's been an accident.
Waterloo Road continues next Monday at 8:30, while this Thursday at 10 we have a new comedy coming to 3 as we meet Luke. He's been stitched up by his girlfriend's nightmare brother and found himself locked up alongside said nightmare brother. What'll be worse, the time or the company? It's Crims.